So today we're replacing this little flat roof with a TPO roofing system. TPO stands for thermoplastic olefin. Olefin is the plasticizer, and thermoplastic is the class of roof. It's not a an asphalt based system. It's a commercial grade roof. So guys have torn off the old roof and they've replaced some rotten wood, and now they're putting some insulation boards down. In order to get the permit for this roof, we had to get some engineering to show how many fasteners per board in the field, the perimeter, and the corners it'll take for this roof to resist a hurricane force wind. So the number of fasteners in the corners and perimeter edge are greater than the ones out in the field. And the reason for that is that when the wind hits the wall down below, it forces it up, and then the wind across this plane makes it swirl, causing a vortex, and at the perimeter and the corners it creates a vacuum that wants to suck the roof up. So they have their insulation all screwed down now, and they're putting on the metal drip edge, the flashing, and you can see that they have the nailing pattern is 4 inches staggered. Here's some TPO that they brought up. It comes in 10-foot by 100-foot rolls, and we're going to see what we're going to do next. And here the guys are cutting some pieces down in the street. Right, so now we're going to glue it down. That's how TPO is applied. You can either use the glue and then lay it out, or they have a peel and seal, or you just peel the paper off the back. Alright, so after rolling it out in the glue, we have to use a roller or a broom to smush it down and get the best adhesion. Alrighty, they're going to roll it back and do the other side. So they are now tucking the TPO up under the shingle roof system. This ensures we don't get any leaks. The top there is going to get some mastic, but even right now, if it rained, the water would run down off the shingles onto the TPO and we would not leak. Alright, so I mentioned that this classification roof is a thermoplastic TPO, thermoplastic olefin. It's termed thermoplastic because he's heat welding these seams. That hot air gun can get up to 1200 degrees, and so it's thermoplastic, right? TPO. There's a lot of classifications of plastics for thermoplastics. Over the years, been a number of formulations. One of the most recent popularized one was PVC, like PVC pipe, but this is the most common thermoplastic used today. This is 60 mil being 1/100th of an inch. So this is 60/100ths of an inch, which is about twice the size of a credit card. They also make a 45 mil. It's a little less expensive, but it's not really worth buying when you can get a nice thick sheet like this that's so durable. So to test this, his weld, because you can get a cold weld, when he's done, he's going to take this probe and he's going to run it along here, and if it falls in, he's got a cold weld. He's going to heat it again or put a patch over it. Like I said, this is a commercial roof project. This will get a 10-year warranty for the house. We can give warranties up to 20 years for commercial projects. And on those projects, you obviously can't be welding the seams by hand like that. We have a robot. It has wheels, and it has a speed and a temperature setting, and you can weld it about 3 minutes per foot, or 3 feet per minute, and it does a pretty good job. At the coated metal earlier, and we noticed the fastening pattern. This coated metal has TPO on it, and so he's going to actually go around the whole edge and weld the thermoplastic, the TPO, to that metal, and that's what's going to make it watertight at the edge. So I'm going to head out of here. This roof isn't quite finished yet, but I think you get the idea. It's very white and reflective. It actually has an Energy Star rating, and between that and the extra insulation that we put on this roof, it's going to be a lot cooler in that room downstairs. Yeah. So this is how you re-roof a flat roof in South Florida.